Someone said, oh, eMeRy, you should just let it rock. Like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. I gotta say that I'm pissed off. I gotta say I'm pissed off. So this is what I've been waiting to do, and this was brought to my attention by someone. Hope you guys on YouTube are doing well again. We just uploaded the Tamaki breakdown, but I gotta do this because I can't stand this shit. And alright, so first and foremost, I want you guys to understand me, okay? For those of you guys that don't know me, I'm very outspoken, I'm very honest, I'm very blunt, and I'm blatant, okay? At times, it could come across as disrespectful, but that's just because of the type of person that I am, okay? I can't help myself when it comes to calling people out on bullshit, telling people the truth even when they don't want to hear it, and coming from what we've been seeing with DOA6 these past couple of weeks, you cannot blame me for feeling the way that I do. Now, I have been told in the past that I'm negative, and I've been told in the past that, you know, why do I play DOA if I don't like it and blah, blah, blah. It's clear that I like this game. So if you guys think, and then also, hold on. Someone also said that that I'm a bad influence on the game, and that's kind of what this video is about. Now, as a content creator, and I'm not a big content creator, but, you know, I am a DOA content creator, and I am one of the more known, probably one of the highest known or more well-known content creators. I commentated the World Tour last year, and that got my name out there a lot. I've always made YouTube videos. I've always streamed and held events and things like that. Okay, so people know me at this point. If you play DOA, you probably know who I am. So, with that said, somebody puts this on my video, and I read all of my comments. If you guys don't know, I get 200 to 300 comments on my videos sometimes, and I read every single one of them. If I feel like they deserve a response, if you ask me a question, I'll give you one. If you're asking me dumb shit, I'm not going to answer you, period. So, there's a guy that leaves comments on my videos all the time. I'm not making this video to attack this guy directly, but it's not, I'm not going to say it's about him, but the fact that he wrote this stuff on here and he's always commenting on my videos, I felt that he needed a response to, I guess you can say, my madness, because it seems as if people are trying to paint, or this guy's trying to paint me as if I am a bad influence on the game and all this other stuff, and I have always only done stuff for the benefit of our community, okay? At least in the last couple of years since I started to turn a new leaf. There was a time where I was a little toxic, but everybody goes through that stage before they grow up as a person. I'm a grown-ass man, okay? I have a daughter, I have bills, I have a career. I don't have time to sit here and deal with drama and all this other shit. However, this has to be addressed. So, this guy Everglades, okay, somebody puts up my video on GameFAQs. To be honest with you guys, I didn't know that GameFAQs even existed anymore. I thought people stopped using this shit. I haven't been on GameFAQs since Resident Evil 0 walkthroughs when I was a kid on the GameCube. Okay, I didn't know this existed. So,
dude, you didn't do anything wrong.
Hey, thanks, Carl. I appreciate that, man. So, somebody posts my video up, and they're kind of like, hey, where does Koei Tecmo go with this? Not negative, you know. So then this guy Everglades, who's always in my comments on my YouTube video, says the following. It says, they need to hire content creators. eMeRy is overall a bad look for the game. Me, I'm a bad look. We're going to address that in a second. Sure, you're lured in with discussions, tier lists, gameplay at a reasonably high level. He's got to come at me and say I'm only reasonably high level. Okay. But does he even like the game? Every other video he sobs, the state of the game is not good, other negative topics, blah, blah, blah. If you were interested in trying the game, that's the type of stuff would push you away. I follow Overwatch creators. They have nothing to fucking do with this. You're going to compare a DOA content creator to an Overwatch creator. Come on, bro. You can't even do that. We're not even close to the same, but okay. They acknowledge it has problems and hope for the best since they actually like the game. eMeRy whined about the ground game and he added his change. He made it seem like this is my change that they purposefully put the ground game in the game for me. The very next patch, and after it, he throws a temper over 199. Again, next video you watch from him, ask yourself, does he even like the game? So let's talk about this real quick. I want to break this down, Mr. Everglades. First and foremost, Koei Tecmo is not hiring content creators for this game. If you think that that they're charging us $2 for a haircut color, but you think that they're gonna hire content creators for this game, you're on fucking drugs. Okay, I don't know how else to say that. This is the time where EmeryReigns has to be a little blatant and a little disrespectful, because this is wild. That will never happen. Okay. Second of all, anyone who bothers to be a content creator for this game is literally doing it for sheer, and there's no other point, there's no other reason. They're literally doing this out of utter passion and love for the game. There's no other reason why a person will be investing this kind of time into this game at this point. I'm not getting paid. I barely get YouTube revenue because the game is demonetized on YouTube for the most part. I get like $100 every couple of months. Okay. So you can't even say that I'm doing this for clout and other reasons and that I'm getting paid hella money. Like, it doesn't work like that. I'm doing this clearly because I love the game, and I always have. This is not new. I say this all the time. DOA6 didn't come out and I just started making content. You guys can go on my YouTube page and see tournaments I've hosted in DOA4, DOA5, casuals, online lobbies. I have been around doing this shit for a long fucking time. Okay, this is not new. This is not new shit. EmeryReigns didn't sprout out of a tree last year. Okay, I've been here since day one. All these other guys, no offense, but just started making YouTube videos and DOA6 came out. Respect, but stay in your fucking place. Okay, you haven't been here doing this. You haven't been around. Okay, so don't fucking act like you have been. So this is the part that really got me. Emery whined about the ground game, and they added his chains the very next patch. First and foremost, they didn't add the ground game because of me. Second of all, okay, everyone in the community, at least 90%, especially, I'm willing to say 95% of the competitive community complained about the ground game in the Oki. But somehow, I'm the only person that gets brought up complaining about the ground game when it was a clear known fact that the ground game was flawed. 95% of this community, the competitive community, complained about the ground game. But somehow I'm the only one who whined about it. He left out everyone else but me. Okay. And the ground game was fucking horrid. Don't get me wrong, they added a little something to add to the ground game and it gives us something, but it's still not what it should be. It's not like I'm fucking 10 times happier than I was. The ground game is still fucked up. You know what I mean? It's something, but it ain't what it should be. And then he said, oh, he throws a temper over 199. So what about, I didn't even buy the shit. I bought one hair color. You guys watched me do it, and the only reason why I did it is because I wanted to show it to you guys on stream for the people that didn't want to buy it. Who is not going to complain about that? Who is not going to complain about buying something and then have it taken away when you buy a different version of it? Who is not going to complain about it? Who the fuck in their right mind is not going to bitch about that? Are you really sitting? What it looks like to me is this guy, Everglades, is trying to justify the business practices of Koei Tecmo. And if that's what you're trying to do, fuck off. Because it's not going to happen, bro. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. The shit that they're doing is not okay. When they have to release an apology to fans, because they released another video, another picture a couple of hours later in English, apologizing for the BS. When a corporate gaming company does that, something is wrong. Okay? Now, honestly, reading this, I kind of feel like this guy is a troll, just like you just said, Iron Ninja. I feel like he's trying to troll me, but I really think he's fucking serious. There's people on here literally telling this guy, like, alright, so ready, there's one that I'm like, thank you, someone understands it. Someone responded to what he said and said, so apparently you expect him to kiss the game's ass. Am I understanding you correctly? I love DOA too, but I'm not going to lie to myself and others and say that this game is in a great place right now. Like, someone has some common sense. Someone has some common sense. This is on an entire forum that I didn't even know existed. This man literally went out of his way to do this shit, okay? And someone had to literally tell him, so you mean to tell me you want him to support this? And I had to go on Twitter about it. I had no choice. You know what I mean? So, no. No, I'm not going to roll over and let this happen. Someone said, oh, Emery, you should just let it rock. Like, nah, we ain't going to do that. We're not going to do that shit. Exactly. Someone said hiring content creators or just make a game people will naturally want to support and create content for. That's the whole fucking point. I don't get it. How am I being attacked? I don't see Zakkurye's name anywhere on here. Zakkurye is pretty much just as popular as I am with content creation, and he did the same shit. But he's nowhere on here. You know what I feel like, man? I sincerely feel like people just don't like me for no reason. Seriously. I think people be like, this EmeryReigns a guy, man. I don't like his haircut. I don't like his tattoo. I'm not going to like him because of that. Seriously. I don't know what it is. I don't get it.